Good afternoon. I'm going to do a preview video here for the auction. This is one of our largest auctions by lot count we've ever had. Close to 500 lots, including a couple hundred pieces of artwork, including everything like big, beautiful and bold Jamaican market images, which are really kind of wonderful, to this contemporary just dragonflies and flowers, scary clown sculptures. All kinds of fun stuff, folks. Needlework. Really dig this, and framed temporary tattoo page from the 40s. A nice little piece there. All kinds of fun stuff. Lots of dog portraits and paintings in the auction if you like those kinds of things, including the Constance Depler pieces. There's some really cool Victorian chromolithograph work in the auction. This big farm scene right here, just really bizarre, German, just a cool piece. Love these vintage watercolors of birds from like 1939. Pretty cool. Nice, a lot of nice oil paintings. A lot of local art, of course, was what we're known for. Robert Kaltoff, a couple of sketches, studies, an early block print or woodblock or linocut print by Kaltoff. We have more Kaltoff pieces in the front room here as well. The oil life, the still lady, the iris is a Kaltoff piece. The study is a Kaltoff piece up there as well. So a lot of Kaltoff. There's more in the other room. It's kind of fun stuff. Nice little Kaltoff watercolor up there. Really like this Southwest. I think it's either Arizona or California. Carl Gray, 1949? 59, La Quinta, California. Really like the three Fryman studies on top. Probably because she's a student at the Art Institute. The miniature pinchers is just a fun little painting. And then this is another Kaltoff piece. Probably the most, well, it's by far the most intriguing Kaltoff piece. He inspired by, of course, the Mad World back in the movie was 1963. This one was done in 1964. Neat piece, obviously. Nice furniture, like the wingback, very comfortable. Great color, nice fabric. The Victorian balloon backs are nice as well. Nice little coffee table. If you have questions while you're watching, please let me know. Appreciate you all tuning in. Beautiful little dessert set or tea service, coffee service right there. Little folk art house kind of is a neat thing. See, this comes right up. So you can put furniture inside if you so chose to do. Rose medallion, quite a bit of that. Love this pair of chairs here. They're very comfortable, even though they're not huge. And I love this striped fabric. You can tell the quality is really good. Look how well the fabric matches up. That's always a good sign. Nice little table and lamp. Another dog portrait. Hey, Mercedes. How are you doing? It has been a long time. No puppets this time. How have you been? It has been it's been a minute since we've had a chance to talk. We're doing interviews on Fridays now, and used to watch those all the time. This painting here is getting a lot of interest. Obviously a huge, really fun, decorative, another big, bold statement piece, painting of the Dalmatians. More ceramics, more of the Rose medallion, like the little Staffordshire dogs. Don't know who made this set of like a Mari style, but just good looking. Nice little partial set. Beautiful Friedman Brothers, I believe, mirror, known for their high quality reproductions. This is probably from the 40s. Ethan Allen table, nice lamp. Nice Thomas Hart Benton piece. Pencil signed litho called The Planting. It's been reframed, but it has the original label from it on the back. So, nice piece. It's nice when they reframe it and keep the original information with it as well. Oh, we're doing all right with the COVID. Shut us down for a bit solid, but we're back to running as best as we can. We're doing more video work now, obviously, and folks are not, we don't have the open houses like we used to. It's by appointment only, but other than that, we're pretty good, Mercedes. How are things in California? I know I've got some friends out there that are really kind of locked in. This painting by Dowdell Davis is really amazing. Not the painting itself, although the painting is nice. Probably a Colorado image. Dowdell Davis, Bachelor of Fine Arts from KU, I think in 36. Um, Accredited or given credit for helping abolish segregation on the campus of KU. Became the general manager of the Call newspaper. Got involved in the national level with publishing and journalist activities at that point. Appointed by President Truman to a President's Council or Committee on Government Contracts. Just a groundbreaking person, a lot of activist type work in Kansas City, and died really young, like 57. He was not very old at all, but he did an amazing amount of work in 40 some odd years. So the artist is more intriguing than the painting, and the painting is not bad. It's just that the artist is very important, I think so, in Kansas City. If you check out the listing on that, there's quite a bit more information, and you can find more about him online. The oak furniture is for an upcoming auction. Really dig the hooked rug. There's some really, again, a lot of interesting framed pieces throughout the auction. This is one of my favorite pieces here as well. This really cool 18th century carved Santos. Nicely carved, good condition. You can see there's some wear, some loss. Original silk, embroidered. You can see it's got some issues on it, but it's 200, 300-year-old silk. So it's easy to understand that that's starting to disintegrate and fall apart. A lot of silver, basket, candlesticks, beautiful sterling silver coffee service, Reed & Barton, other silver in there. The crumb scoop is coin silver, pretty hard to find piece right there, unusual. We had to open up the drawers and put stuff in, including the big set of flatware. Again, more paintings. We were doing okay, and I was finally going down. Everything's still semi-closed. Yeah, it's difficult to bid from out of state, and do you ship? It is not difficult to bid from out of state. Anybody can bid anywhere in the world, Dan. We have buyers from around the country and the world. Somebody just asked us about shipping to Canada, actually. We use a local UPS company to help with that. If you send me an email, I will put you in contact with them so you know exactly what it's going to cost to ship the items you're interested in before you bid, which I think is a very important and crucial element. But the bidding is simply you just have to register for an account and then place your bids as you normally would in any other online platform. And we have videos about that somewhere, about how to log in. I want to see the little graph. It's so cute. Little folk art type thing. It's all pyrographically burnt images on it. I think they just took a little desk clock and slid it in there. But it's super cute. It's only like, let's see, I'm going to guess 18 inches tall. The description, the measurements and more pictures are in the catalog. But it's one of the more interesting little pieces of folk art. I thought it was a pocket watch hutch originally, but it's not. It's more for a little, like a travel alarm clock, actually. A really fun little piece. And the other tramp art is really cool. The original reduce, reuse, repurpose is kind of tramp art, right? They would take old cigar boxes. They were going to be thrown away. They would carve them all up in this chip carving, apply them to the box. One of these has a note from, this one here, I think. I bet I can't open it. Oh, there we go. Really unusual. It opens this way. It has a note talking about it was done in 1883. It's a little sewing box, really unusual. And that's unusual with the big, steep, stepped diamonds. Really rare little RCA nipper piece there, music box, cigar, cigarette holder, more artwork, vintage postcards framed up. Even stuff on our green table, which we never use for things like this. Some really cool ephemeral pieces. Where is this this is a really cool piece here for Kansas City art collectors. A letter from George Van Millet in response to a request for proposal about restoration work. But there's also attached to it a letter from Mrs. Helen Parsons, who's a curator at the Nelson Gallery of Art, which later became the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art. And this is from 1902. Early Kansas City art world stuff here. Really, really cool. Yeah, I think I saw the gasping face too. I thought so as well when I first saw it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Mercedes, thank you so much for watching. There's some really cool, and we're not even done yet. We still got more. Rod Coffin is fun. This is a cool thing. 1915 Mardi Gras of Proteus. It's basically a brochure or a flyer, right? You see all the seams, the creases? And when you open it all the way up, it had all these crews on it. And Somebody took this, laid it flat, framed it. They framed it with double-sided glass so that on the back side you can see the information from the Mardi Gras from 1915. Obviously, it's way too heavy for me to try and take that off the wall one-handed, but still a great thing. Beautiful boxes, tea caddies, a little letter box. There's a couple boxes here. I think Romeo Rega, this really cool 1970s burl walnut and brass inlay. There's a rectangle one, and then there's a square one back there in the case, I believe. Oh, I want to show these real quick. You know, we love Kansas City artwork, and we have several pieces by Peregrine Honing in this auction. And she's such a fun woman, really neat artist. And we've gotten to know her a little bit over the last 6 months to a year, and excited to work with her. Arthur Craft's Four Seasons, hard to find set. This is a complete set, and they're all signed and numbered as well. Some great glassware. Yeah, I love that piece on the wall. Well, there's a couple hundred pieces on the wall, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but there's some really cool stuff. Baccarat, Waterford, Aurifors. I've always liked this little Aurifors vase here, the girl looking at the stars and moon. I thought that was a very sweet piece. This hand-colored etching by Rousseau is a nice, it just has a good sensibility to it, but it was printed by Georges Petit, and Georges Petit was if you do some research on him, you'll find out that he represented most of the major French Impressionists, Cezanne, all those kinds of guys. So great gallery source originally for that. Chagall piece, the one before you came into this room you're in now. Let's go back here and take a quick peek, Mercedes. On this wall here, there's some really cool, I really like the kind of old country, it's not old, the country town, the silos. And there's, like I said, close to 200 pieces of artwork, if not more, in this auction. So it's hard to kind of focus on any of them at all. Some really neat jewelry, a lot of silver, like this little dog collar type bracelet. Some groups of Victorian, some Russian lacquer boxes. Step behind the case here. Some more fun artwork. You know, block cuts, paintings, watercolors, prints, all kinds of fun stuff. Some really beautiful jewelry too. I want to walk behind here. Love this squash blossom set with the Bisbee turquoise. Very nice. Nice more silver pieces. Bolos are cool. Of course, gold is so high right now, and this necklace was new. It probably cost the consignor, you know, $800, maybe $1,000 in a jewelry store back in the day. Now with gold at about $2,000 an ounce, this little necklace here is worth in the range of $3,000 just in the gold value. So if you have gold laying around, it might be a time to consider, you know, selling it. If you're thinking about selling it, contact us. We'll give you a free evaluation. Absolutely love this amethyst necklace, 1930s, set in silver, 265 carats, graduated. Just a killer Art Deco piece. Yeah. One of my favorite pieces of jewelry we've sold in a long time. It's just so elegant and powerful. And I'll tell you what, if you want to make a statement with a piece of jewelry, nothing will do it more than that right there. And it's a runway type piece. I don't say things like that very often, but it is really, to me, one of the most spectacular pieces of jewelry we've sold in a long time. Salvador Dali playing cards are cool. The original ribbon around it had just worn off, and you can see that there's a shadow from where it was around the cards. They were never opened. In fact, the cards inside are still sealed in cellophane, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that necklace is definitely show-stopping, Marie. We really, really like it a lot. Love this little bracelet here, too. Completely different. Gorham Sterling. It looks like Robin Hood and Maid Marian dancing. Kind of a fun thing. Again, so thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, I'm going to wrap this up in just a second. But this auction is Monday night, close to 500 lots. We have 2 other auctions online right now. So we have over 900 lots in 3 different locations. So we want to check out our other auctions as well. I'll put the link to this auction in the comments later on. And we're uploading, if You saw the gold coins we posted last night. That catalog should be online tomorrow. Thanks, Philip. So over the weekend, we'll have 1,000 lots for you guys to look through. And there's so many interesting things in each and every auction. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon and evening. Good luck in the auctions. And if we can help you with anything, please let us know.